The 2024 TikTok Awards were a mess. I mean, it is the TikTok Awards. I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest. In this video, let's find out who was there, who won, and why people were so upset. The Australian TikTok Awards have just taken place. I actually didn't even realize this was a thing. Apparently it's been going since 2021. I've listened to a few podcasts of people who attended saying that the vibes were very off. Obviously the whole thing was more so made for the live stream on TikTok Live. A lot of people sort of felt there wasn't a lot of audience engagement. The crowd was sort of just sitting there, quite awkward.
A lot of it did feel like a fever dream. At one point there were dancing men singing the finance song.
6'5".
This is the most honest review I've seen on TikTok, honestly, about the awards.
And I thought, I need a drink. I just did the red carpet. I need something to get me through these awards.
There's no drinks until after the awards.
That is when I knew I fucked up.
I feel sorry that she had to experience that whole thing sober.
And yes, that is a remix of a CeraVe ad, and it's imprinted into my brain.
CeraVe were obviously the sponsor. That is so hilarious. They had a CeraVe remix and performance, and people dressed up as CeraVe bottles. I think the thing that people were mostly upset about or complaining about the most from the TikTok Awards was the video of the year, which went to Leah Holton.
Leah Holton.
If you don't know her by name, which I certainly didn't, you may recognize this video, which had 944 million views.
These roads of flames are catching a fire.
Like, it's just crazy to me, and a bit of a kick in the guts to any other TikTok creator who has spent a lot of time building community within the app, only for TikTok to go, no, actually, this chick that did this one thing, which was basically nothing, is the winner this year. Better luck next time. The comments are crazy. Still can't believe there's a award show for this. This has to be a joke. She acted like she did something. Is this a Black Mirror episode?
That Leanne Holton girl winning a TikTok award has got to be the finest example of the highest degree of pretty privilege I've ever seen in my life.
I couldn't agree more with that. That's exactly what it is. Big ups to her, I guess. If she can make a career out of that and get rich or famous or whatever off that, then sweet. But crazy to give her an award for the crazy amount of effort she clearly put into that TikTok. I also saw a lot of people online that were quite mad, to be honest, about the fact that the International Creator of the Year didn't even turn up to collect her award and just did a video message saying thank you, which honestly isn't that crazy. Like, that happens at a lot of different awards ceremonies. And I mean, also the fact that this is in Australia, across the other side of the world. It's not a quick flight all the way over to Aussie. I love that the clips I'm seeing as well, as people are walking up to get their awards, they're only playing like trending TikTok songs when they go up. Genuinely had 2 songs they used for this whole thing.
Havaya 676.
Michael Finch.
Mr. Luke!
Two songs, that's all they had. Creator of the Year, Bridie Drake, I think that's how you say it. I don't know who she is at all, honestly.
And the 2024 TikTok Award Creator of the Year is...
I can't even read the awards. Alright. Just the TikTok Awards, my guy.
Hi, what the hell? Did that just happen? Okay,
Rough when all the comments are, who's there? Who's there? I didn't know who she was. Multiple people making comments about the envelope and struggling to get that open as well.
Okay, and the winner for Live Creator of the Year.
All
I really
winners.
stuck that. Oh my gosh, I really stuck that.
The winner is... Fucking open the envelope.
Glued that shit tight. Had to keep it top secret. Used cement to keep that shit shut. The other thing a lot of people are tweeting about is the fact that on the red carpet, a lot of TikTokers were complaining about how hard it is to be an influencer, which in the grand scheme is pretty funny.
You're giving your vulnerability up. I know it looks fun, but it's hard work.
Some days are really chill, and then other days we're working like the whole day.
You have to think of content, you have to edit it, you have to film it, you have to you have to be constantly relevant. And that is not easy.
It can be hard at times.
It's not that hard. There are so many other people doing so much more than we are.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that did actually talk some sense in that as well, thank God. Robert Irwin was the host, the son of Steve. I mean, he was actually a really good pick for host. TikTok, obviously kind of famous, I guess, for its more younger demographic. The family has always been very much role models. And Robert's a big creator these days. He's really well known on TikTok and within that younger demographic now. 7 million followers on there. Robert is obviously a national treasure and he's absolutely been doing his father proud, that's for sure.
In the spirit of TikTok, everyone here is eating and leaving no crumbs. No cap.
Robert Irwin stuns celebrity guests with his massive python.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Sorry?
Can you guys give me a hand here? This bit heavy. If you grab this, okay, that's yours.
Oh, they mean his. Oh. The strange thing about Robert Irwin though is like I say, he's such a wholesome figure, but he recently did this magazine cover where he's looking all grown up, and there were a lot of articles talking about him being sexy, comparing photos of him as a kid to now. I know he's an adult now, he's 21 years old, but he still feels young, and it feels so strange to be sexualizing a young guy. Instead of using the word sexy, can we use like handsome or photogenic or something rather than sexualizing a literal 21-year-old? Maybe this is my inner boomer speaking here.
With this massive python.
Jojo Siwa was there for some reason, my favourite Aussie creator.
G'day, mates!
A lot of people were actually saying that was the most entertaining part of the whole awards, which I think probably speaks volumes, to be honest. It honestly would have been way more entertaining if she potentially turned up drunk.
I'm drunk as fuck right now.
Or she did a shoey or something. That's very Australian. Actually, I probably shouldn't be talking about Jojo Siwa because there's a full trend on TikTok right now where everyone's trying to ignore famous celebrities, and Jojo Siwa is, of course, been the one that people have picked. Honestly, it would have been entertaining if when Jojo Siwa was on the red carpet, if the whole crowd just ignored her and were just turned away.
Nope.
Aussie DJ producer Cyril, he was up for Musician of the Year. He played a mix of trended TikTok sounds from throughout 2024, and that's kind of what I expected, honestly, from the TikTok Awards, you know, some sort of compilation of trending moments of the year. As a DJ myself, I feel like I can't actually hate on this too much.
Very demure.
Rio, bam. What?
Very demure. Let's fucking go.
Oh, not the Cody Co club. Who's gonna tell him?
Rio, bam. What?
Let's fucking go.
I mean, that's kind of cool. A little bit biased being a dance music fan myself. But you already know the crowd were definitely like, just sitting there like that. Then of course Cyril played his tune of the year. Stumbling in, he brought out Shannon Noel, a legend in Aussie music. And honestly, 90% of the audience or the viewers probably would have even known who he was.
What about me?
Obviously I use TikTok, but I'm not that deep on TikTok to know all of these creators. So here are some people I think should have won TikTok Awards in 2024. Rohit, no fizzy drink for me today.
And no fizzy drink for me today. Thank you very much.
Clayton's Will.
Chicken burger.
No, genuinely, I would have loved to have seen Clayton be recognised for his work on TikTok because he is an Aussie legend as well, super iconic. And finally, Azza Australia.
Found me keys.
How do you even describe Azza? He just posts what he wants. Big fan of planes, plane spotting, but mostly he just tells random yarns from his life, honestly. Legend. Get him in the awards next year, please. I mean, just the idea of TikTok awards in general is almost laughable, and I think a lot of people were kind of trying to get that sentiment across online because it's TikTok, it's silly, it's not really that serious. Lots of people were going up and getting their awards and acting like it was the Oscars or something.
I just want to be happy.
But I feel like the main point of building a following or a community on social media is about that community and those people that support you first and foremost, more than awards and that sort of thing. Surely those come second or aren't really that important, right? But I don't know, maybe I'm the wrong person to be speaking on the subject. Honestly, personally, I'm looking forward to the Instagram Reels Awards once they catch up with all the TikTok trends that were mentioned in these awards. They're about 6 to 12 months behind. So that's at the 2024 TikTok Awards in Australia and New Zealand, but not really New Zealand. I think there's probably one creator mentioned from New Zealand out of that whole thing, which is quite funny. I think there's a UK one coming up. I'm not sure if it'll be quite as chaotic. If it is, I'll be sure to make a video about it. But thank you so much for watching as always. I do appreciate it. Please do feel free to drop a comment down below what you thought of the awards, what you think hit the mark, what you think didn't, and hit subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you so much. See you in the next one. Bye.